Hi, I'm Sophia, and I didn't plan this video at all, but I wanted to talk about a topic that it's really serious and important to me, and I think for a lot of people in general. Sorry for my English, it's not my first language, so sorry for my mistakes and pronunciations. I wanted to talk about self-esteem and self-confidence. I've been struggling basically all my life. I grew up always being the big girl, surrounded by thinner girls, and I had my first issues with food at the age of 12, and it got worse at the age of 13. I've never loved my body, and I still don't actually. I've always wanted to be the thinner girl, fragile girl, and friend. And I've always thought that this would make me feel bigger and more appreciated. I wanted to look like a doll. Like a doll. Found out that it's not how it works actually. The last 5-6 years of my life have been the hardest, and I felt like a failure. And it brings me to the idea of ending my life. And I attempted. I ended up at the hospital at the age of 15. And actually, I still do feel a failure. So I went to therapy, and I'm working really hard on myself. And then I was diagnosed as bipolar, and this was a great achievement, but also a thing that has bring me to self-destructive behaviors like SH, you know what I mean, alcohol abuse, meds abuse, and of course eating issues. Not eating disorders. I've never had eating disorders, just eating issues, as self-destructive method to ruin myself, to ruin my body, to ruin everything, in my health. I started restricting when I was really young, but then in 2021 I started binging, and this exact thing happened between September 2023 and March 2024. Then I decided to follow a diet prescribed by a nutritionist, and it was really working actually. I was feeling really good. This year I finished high school, and I had to pass the final exam. And not really because of that, but because of the anxiety that big change in life I was going to face. I had a very, very bad relapse. Really bad. I was 24/7 at the hospital, and that part of summer, because of the meds I had to take beyond the injection I was often given, I completely forget everything about that period, and I forget everything about the exam too. I was scared of the future, as I still am scared of the future, and all my dreams fell apart. So trying to cope, I applied for a model agency, actually a bit random, but I tried, in my country, and it was a success. So now I can say I'm a photo model, if they call me, of course, if it works. I'm still waiting. But now I'm starting to restrict again. Binging and then looking in right after, scared to gain the weight I've lost by fasting. And go back being overweight. I'm so scared of it, but I shouldn't, I should love every every version of myself. But this is not how it works for me. And I think I'm not alone in it, you know? I think a lot of people feel the same way. And if I look at myself in the mirror, there are few things that makes me feel okay with myself. But the reality is that I don't feel special in anything. As I said before, I still feel a failure. I even paused the uni. Even if I was so happy about my studies, you know, the changes between high school and uni, I was so excited. But no, because I couldn't even stand the idea of following a single hour lesson set there in the classroom. I couldn't. I don't know what to do actually, and it sucks. And I think it's a problem that a lot of people, you know, feel. And now food is the thing I focus most. I want to reach that body I've always dreamed of. The doll body. I want to be a doll again. But this is toxic. Because I need others' validation and society standards validate thin, skinny people. This is also a problem, you know? Especially maybe for girls, even if eating disorders affects even boys, you know, young people. But you know, I don't understand this thing deeply, you know, rationally. Why, especially girls' values is based on their appearance? Well, it's not only about appearance. It's never about appearance, you know? If you really love yourself, you will appreciate yourself even when you're not perfect. And you will be surrounded by people that love you anyway, no matter what you go through. Also, would I really be happy even if I was in my dream body? Sometimes I ask myself this. Even if I was the most perfect woman in the world, would I be happy? I don't know really actually, you know? Okay, but that was my rational part. Because my emotional part is completely focused on my body and the pics unfortunately I'm exposed to on some group chat I entered. And I did it on purpose. There I can see body inspo pics and posts that motivates me, actually by triggering me. But actually I know that this is also toxic. This is really toxic, you know, and makes me feel a toxic person, especially to my friends. I'm scared because I'm feeling really lonely. I'm lonelier and lonelier. But I know, because sometimes I even if I don't want to, I can trigger people by my behaviors that I don't even have control on. And this is so sad and bad. I don't want to. I want to be a good friend. I want to be a kind person. You know, I've always been the kind girl, and I love to. I love to be kind with people, and especially friends, people I love. You know, but when you try to be the best, and by doing it, you lose everything, especially yourself. And I'm so tired, guys. I'm actually so tired. I've had bad thoughts in the last weeks, but I'm trying to stay safe, but I'm tired of myself. I can't deny it. I'm tired of myself, of my disorder that fucks my life up. However, I know that I can live with it, I can live with my disorder. No matter how scary it can be, I can't do that if I work harder. But how can I work harder if I'm already tired? Like, this is the first vlog I want to post here, a bit as a vent, but mostly as a message I want to share with you. People who feel the same or similar to me. Life can give you a lot of beautiful things. Even if it's hard to see them, I don't want to lose them. I don't really want to lose them. I need to learn how to love myself and my life, which can be full of opportunities and amazing things, So, I need to rest and cope and take the real control of my mind and my life. So, this is all for now. If you can find my words comforting and you can find yourself in them. And I tell you, don't stop fighting. Don't stop fighting for your own self, actually. Not to survive, but to live, even if it's hard. And I know it is. I assure you that after you healed your wounds with consciousness, you will become a better person, full of new learning and mature. Trust me. So, as I said, this is all for today. And I hope this vlog can help anyone, even one person, This is my story for now, and maybe there will be other videos, I don't know. I'm new to this kind of thing, so forgive me for my mistakes and everything.